Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. First Enchanter Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke. You look dreadful. Are you sleeping well?
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Is this some sort of test? We're here because you invited us in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
There is no mistake. While the Templars were leaving, you came to Val Royeaux and asked me here.
The Templars left Val Royeaux? Where did they go? That sounds... Why does that sound so strange? Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
Very well. Who's in charge now?
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Dorian Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I'm here to get mages to close the breach.
Right, to business. I understand, of course. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be. Felix.
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Did the Magister's son give you that? Why would he help you?
There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that Chantry.
We'll be on guard.
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
Czemu nie?
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Kruki Królowa Madrigal. Też trochę dłuższe. A później sobie wyczytam, bo... Dość ciekawe...
Inquisition, huh? I wish to holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
Who are you?
Name's Tolwyn, formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hosper. Lived my whole life there, since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day, quality education, a roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
If you were happy in the Circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote is sort of that. The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them or were cut loose.
There are still some of us who are loyal in the Empress's court.
I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
Zdanie tych winterczyków nieznacznie mnie interesuje. To jest tylko jeden magister. I tak, wiem, że magistrzy to potężni magowie i tak dalej, bla, 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 nie lubię go. Likwidacja w Darismuid. Aha. Mędrcy i Wszechzbiór. Proszę bardzo. O, tu i tego jest trochę do przeczytania. Dobra, wracamy na dół. Nie ma nie opcji, ruszamy do kaplicy.
May I help you?
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Let's see. Impersonating a sister, smuggling, dishonoring Chantry robes. I can think of more if you like. Or you could put your skills to use for the Inquisition.
And you'd keep quiet? Nobody else has to know?
That will depend on how honest your efforts are on our behalf.
All right. I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Wygląda naprawdę paskudnie. Jak Kiss w wersji Kunari. tylko o wiele gorzej.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Chyba żeby jednak tak.
Make her take you.
Nie zdążyłem. Spadaj. Mamy dwójkę magów. Każdy z rozproszeniem. Więc części przeciwników mogę się pozbyć już zawczasu. Zobaczyć ten... Ojoj. Czas się napić.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
No, a druga opcja?
Are you the one who sent that note, then?
I am. Someone had to warn you after all. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died?
You catch on quick.
That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
I'd like more proof than magical time control. go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it. Ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys?
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Divinta Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
I'm not afraid of Alexius.
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Dobra, no to wracamy do mnie na sali narad. To było coś za przeczytanie, mi się wydaje. Aha. Okej. Dostałem wpis w kodeksie. Deal with it.
Well, the malcontents pledged themselves to Divinta and joined a cult. I can hardly wait to see what comes next.
We must untangle this quickly. The breach will not wait on our intrigues.
No dobra. Ta do mnie nazwana sala narad to jest... A nie, w sensie chodzi o salę narad w tym. W... W azylu, Boże. Dobra, ogarnę sprawę Lorda Wełniusza i tego ducha. I jak już z nimi skończę, to dopiero wtedy udam się do sali narad. Skacz, klocu! O, kogo tam teleportowało? Wiem, może być. Teraz chyba pójdę skrótem. Dobra. Dobra, to jest coś, czego zapomniałem podnieść po pogadaniu z Blackwallem. List znaleziony przy ciele bandyty, który okradł uchodźców na ziemię. Tuż jest zamazany i da się odczytać tylko kilka zdań. Możesz umrzeć, udając, że odzyskasz honor żołnierza, albo możesz wykorzystać z jakoś umiejętności, których nauczył cię ten sukinsyn. Spędź trochę czasu z moimi chłopakami, w Feralenie nikt się nie dowie, kim jesteś. I nie jest tak źle. Trochę przemytu, trochę szantażowania, przywykniesz. Czyli zrekrutowany. Czy ja byłem tutaj w środku? Nie. Cesarstwo Orle. Jest kawał tego. Kolejny kawałek lektury. Dzień dobry. Ty dźwiedziu. Czego bić pół roku. Tu powinien być ten cały Wełniusz, czy jak mu tam. Widziałem tu jakiegoś barana, który sobie biega na prawo i lewo, ale... To był zwykły baran. To jest fenek. Jest. Wielki miecz poca. No proszę. Nawet lekko lepszy niż mój. Różnica jest co prawda nieznaczna, ale jest. Schowasz ty wreszcie tę broń? Czemu to twoje futro musi dawać do krytów? Biedny zwierzak. Kolejny, tego nie będę już gonił. A, jest. Ej, wracaj tutaj.
Lord Wolseley, I presume. A young man named Jimmy would very much like you to return home. Oh, good.
Kulturalna prośba z mieczem dwuręcznym w ręku. Dobra. Czemu nie mogę przejść? Dobra, zabiję tych gości, może wtedy będę mógł. Cześć! Tak, cały czas mam w stronę tego barana. Jeszcze to. Super. Się rozsunąć do cholery. Gdzieś znowu mi się w magów, super. No przeszukaj to do cholery. Brońcy. Jeszcze inny złom. Dawaj. Co tam jeszcze jest? Przepraszam bardzo. Niezgodne. A, lotos, tak, dobra. Ogarnę to, co tutaj zostało po tych nieszczęsnych trupach. Na środku obozu mieli zwłoki rycerza. Ławeczki, ognisko i zwłoki. Tak, to jest idealnie to, dokładnie to, co jest potrzebne w obozie. Żaden leśny obóz bandytów nie będzie kompletny bez roslowych zwłok rycerza. Co oni, jako co był... Dobra, nie wiem, jako co mógł być używany i nie chcę wiedzieć, mówiąc szczerze, i niech tak zostanie. Naprawdę, niech tak zostanie. Tak. Zamiast gadać głupoty, po prostu przyniosę się tutaj.